Proteins. Why are they so important? Why? People are always talking about them. Proteins, proteins, proteins. Now, what does that mean? Of course, protein is a food, a macronutrient that will help you grow muscles, that will help you with heart health, that will help you with bodily functions, blood flow, healthy overall. Now, you're gonna have sources, and these sources are very important because they also could be superfoods as well. For example, fish is actually high in fats as well. The only thing with fish is that it's low in calories. That's the only thing about fish. You have red meats. Now, red meats, they have a lot of iron in it. So you're going to be getting the protein from both of those sources, but there's differences between each one of them. It's not just, oh yeah, I'm just going to eat fish and it's going to give me protein, or oh, I'm going to eat red meats, it's going to give me protein. There's more to it. So there's different ways you could get large amounts of protein and kind of structure your way into getting to where you want to get to. So if you want to eat less calories, then you'll end up going with fish. Or if you want to gain more calories, you would go more towards red meats. Same thing with chicken. Chicken has a lot of protein in it. The only thing with chicken is that it's also low in calories. It's another substitute. It's another option. Just like how there's other options for fish, just like how there's other options for other things, they all have their differences. They all have their goods as well, because you don't want to neglect the positives either. They're all positive, but they're all positive in their own ways. It's important that you pick out your proteins to your specifications. Now, the reason why a lot of people are so emphasized on proteins is because people who usually work out are like, okay, well, working out's a good thing. So more people are going to want to work out. More people are going to want protein. That's why it's more valued than carbs or fats, because that's how they see it. They see it as, okay, well, I want to gain muscle, so that means I got to eat a bunch of protein, and I've just got to be on top of that. Yes, protein is a very good source. It is a very good macronutrient, but it's also something that you shouldn't go overboard with too, or be like, oh, well, as long as I'm getting my protein and I'm fine. There's other stuff too. There's other macronutrients. There's other nutrients in general. To keep proteins in there, to keep just proteins in there, it's like neglecting your body of the other nutrients that your body needs to function. Everything has its balance. Yes, you need a lot of protein, but you also need carbs. Why do you need carbs? So like that you're able to output energy. Why do you need fats? So like that just in case those carbs run out, you go towards the fats. Also, the fats also help with your mental health. That's what they also help with. They help with your hormones. I'm not neglecting protein. I'm not saying that it's terrible. I'm just saying that people tend to talk about it a lot, and that's why it gets highly praised. And yes, it does get highly praised, but there's other macronutrients too. There's other things as well. So it has its pros and its cons. People like to play it way too much and be like, oh, well, proteins are the most important macronutrient, when in reality, they are all important. Now, things that I've struggled with protein is, back then I wasn't making enough protein-based meals. Because why? Because it took so long to cook these foods. So I resorted to shakes. Now, the only issue with that is I was neglecting protein. Why? Because I wanted to save time. Because I wanted to save... No, it was mainly time, but cooking does take time. Cooking does take time, but it's an investment. It's an investment. Why do people emphasize protein so much when going to the gym? Now, people emphasize on the word protein so much because that's what's going to get them their gains. That's what's going to get them their muscle. So bodybuilders tend to want more protein more than any other source. And there's no issue with wanting protein. Protein's good for you.